Would you believe that a kindergarten team was able to get over 90% of their kids reading on grade level in the first year of using Educate's Tier 1 lesson plan? Story time. If you're new here, my name is Stacy. I work with school districts and state departments across the country to make sure that we have Tier 1 super tight so that we can do our very best teaching, get the very best results, and then have a life outside of school. So with every school district that I work with, we always start out with a 2-day training. The first day is, what is the science of reading? How do we turn on our teach? Sorry, little interruption. That's my grand dog. So back to the first day of onsite. What is the science of reading? What is your framework? And how do we have engaged teaching and learning practices in Tier 1? At the end of the second day of training, every teacher has a plan for their classroom to be able to walk straight into the classroom and use the framework in their classroom using their instructional materials. Kindergarten teachers walked up to me after the second day of training and said, Stacy, we're really nervous, but we're gonna do it. We're gonna start the framework, all 4 of them. And if you are a first-year teacher on the line right now, I have good news for you. Because 2 of the teachers were first-year teachers, 2 of the teachers had been teaching for over 20 years. And they actually implemented the framework. I went back to their school throughout the year and modeled in classrooms, watched them teach, had planning sessions, really worked through the nuances of the framework with them. And at the end of the year, they said, you won't believe this. It is taking us 20 minutes to plan for an entire week of instruction using this framework in our instructional materials. And we have over 90% of our kids reading on grade level. The teachers that were first-year teachers, which again, 2 out of the 4, were absolutely so excited that this was their first year of lived experience in a classroom, in their classroom, and they had over 90% of their kids reading on grade level. The people that had been teaching for 20 years were absolutely moved and felt so relieved that for the first time in their careers, even though they were phenomenal educators, they couldn't believe that this was the first year that they had those results. And they also carried with them this heaviness, like, where was this in my past? We can't go back, we can only go forward. It doesn't matter if you are a first-year teacher or you've been in this field for 2 decades, it's never too late. I'll keep seeing you here on TikTok or in your school or at Educate Academy.